We are looking forward to seeing you and your puppy soon for their 6-month Milestone Wellness exam, where we will discuss their development, parasite control, and plan their desexing. This visit is an important time to check in on those big milestones, and we offer the consult free of charge. We will walk you through any parasite treatments that may be due, and our friendly reception team can help you purchase these at the front desk. If you have any concerns beyond these wellness points, such as ear or skin problems or an upset tummy, it's important that you contact our team and let us know. We will need to make sure we have adequate time set aside, and normal consult fees will apply if any health issues need to be addressed. On the morning of your puppy's desexing, the nurse will perform a pre-surgical checkup and go through the admission paperwork with you. They will ensure we have your consent to address any additional services that you would like to complete on the day. This may include microchipping your puppy, tattooing the ear to mark your puppy as desexed and microchipped, checking your puppy's mouth, as while they are asleep we can thoroughly check for any abnormalities such as missing or retained baby teeth. If so, we can take dental x-rays with your consent so we can plan the next steps. We will also check your puppy's hips, as again, while they are asleep, they are super relaxed and we can feel their hips for any looseness that might not be normal. If so, hip x-rays can then be performed with your consent. Once all that paperwork is sorted, your puppy will have a cozy little spot in the hospital to call their own until it's time for their surgery. A name tag will be placed and they'll be introduced to the team at morning and afternoon rounds so that everyone knows who they are. Lab testing is the first stop in their journey. Puppies will have a pre-anaesthetic blood test to check their red blood cells to make sure their blood can circulate oxygen effectively, their platelets to make sure their blood can clot normally, and their white blood cells, which fight infection. We also ask you to consider adding on a more comprehensive blood test called Chem 11. This is an 11-way blood chemistry test that checks the baseline values of the kidneys and liver, as well as protein levels. These organs are really important in drug metabolism. Sometimes congenital issues might be there that we don't know about, and the anesthesia and pain relief medication can put pressure on these organs. Performing a Chem 11 blood test helps us to ensure there's nothing flying under the radar and allows us to tailor the safest anesthetic for your puppy. These tests are completed prior to administration of the anesthetic at our own in-house laboratory. We will place an intravenous or IV cannula into one of your puppy's front legs so that we can administer medications and IV fluids safely and without repeated injections into their skin. That way, they feel less pain and it makes their experience much less stressful. IV cannulas also provide peak safety if an unforeseen emergency should occur, as they allow rapid administration of rescue medication. IV fluids help support your puppy's blood pressure throughout their anesthesia, protecting their organs and improving blood flow. Specialised pumps control how IV fluids are delivered, and we can also warm the fluids if necessary. Speaking of warming, we will make sure your puppy is kept toasty during and after their surgery. As soon as any sedative medications are given, preventative measures are taken to keep their body temperature stable, and these continue all the way through their surgery and into their recovery. This includes a little jacket, fluffy moisture-wicking bedding, warm air blankets, warm water blankets, and bubble wrap booties. A nurse will continue to check your puppy after surgery to ensure all their vital signs, including their body temperature, return to normal. At that point, we will keep a close eye on them in our recovery wards, and when they are ready, we'll take them outside to toilet and then offer them some yummy snacks. The anesthesia itself is delivered using the safest approaches available. Your puppy's vet will design a balanced anesthesia plan that includes pain relief and calming medication prior to their surgery, as well as pain relief following their surgery and once they are home. Your puppy will not be able to feel anything during their surgery, as we will deliver anesthetic gas and oxygen via a tube placed down their airway. A fully certified vet nurse or vet technician will be right by their side during the whole surgery to adjust their fluids and anesthetic gas or administer any other medication that may be needed. The nurse will also be monitoring your puppy's vital signs every 5 minutes, including their heart rate and rhythm, blood pressure, respiratory rate, exhaled carbon dioxide, and their body temperature. We take many steps to reduce the risk of infection to your puppy during surgery too. Your puppy will have the hair on their tummy over the surgical site clipped and prepared with a series of disinfectant scrubs to kill bacteria and germs on their skin prior to an incision being made. Their vet wears a full surgical gown and sterile gloves, and all nurses in theatre wear surgical caps and masks. The surgical packs, which hold all surgical equipment, are manually cleaned and sterilised using an autoclave after every surgery. All of our equipment is serviced regularly to ensure it is in peak working order. Suture or stitch material is all single-use and individually packaged. Our theatres are enclosed, have minimal traffic, and are cleaned from top to bottom on a daily basis. Our accredited hospital even has filtered positive pressure ventilation in theatre to help keep the air itself as clean as possible. Once surgery is completed and your puppy is recovering well, the nurse will call you to let you know how everything went and arrange a discharge time. We can organise an Elizabethan or bucket collar if needed, and we'll send your puppy home with post-op care instructions and pain relief. At discharge, the nurse will be able to answer any of your questions or concerns about your puppy's recovery. They will go through activity restrictions, wound care, how to use the Elizabethan collar, and what pain medication has been prescribed. We will also help you register your puppy's desexing with Dogs and Cats online for counsel purposes. It's really important that you follow the outlined instructions so that post-op complications are minimised. Just as importantly, don't forget all the snuggles and love your puppy will get while with us. We put an enormous amount of effort into getting the technical side of things right, but we also take immense pride in taking care of your pets as if they were our own. Animal health and wellness is central to our purpose as members of the veterinary industry, and helping them feel safe and comfortable while away from home is a big part of that. Thank you for taking the time to familiarise yourself with what to expect at your puppy's milestone checkup and upcoming desexing. We hope that this information has helped put your mind at ease and that you feel confident in the care your pet will receive while in our hands. Don't forget to let our team know if you have concerns outside of parasite control or desexing that you'd like to discuss with the vet so that we can book an appointment that is appropriate for your puppy's needs. We look forward to seeing you and your puppy soon.